I'm good, yourself?
I am good. Hello farmer and welcome to yet another episode of Kilimo Diaries here on TV 47.
Tumechangamkia maneno ya milk production, tukaangazia maneno ya feeding, and of course mpaka tukafika pale kwa heifer farming. Lakini swali kuu ni je, hawa ng'ombe wanakaa wapi?
Exactly. And all along we have seen the traditional way of building a cowshed. But what does the modern way entail?
Ndo maana tuko hapa katika shamba la Mary, hapa ni Githunguri, Kiambu County. Want just to see how to build a modern cowshed.
My name is Sheila Chelangat.
And I'm MC Jaffe.
Situende.
Let's go.
Let's go. Anyone at home?
Anybody home?
Hi, Jaffe and Sheila.
How are you?
I'm
Good
fine,
to see
thank
you.
This is a beautiful farm. We love it.
Thank you so much.
Me, I can't wait kuona ng'ombe na nione the modern dairy cowshed. Asante sana Mary kwa kutukaribisha. We are home already. Probably kwa faida ya mtu ambaye anatutizama sasa hivi. Introduce yourself and tell us more about your farm.
So welcome Sheila and Jaffe to MK Dairy Farm. My name is Mary Kimani. Our brand name is MK Dairy and Modern Cowshed Consultancy. Our farm is 25 years old now. I'm sure watu watashindwa, 25 years, kwani how old am I? I'm a millennial, but the farm is 25 years old. My parents are the ones who began this. And then I joined 4.5 years ago. So what we basically deal in, we are dealers in pedigree dairy cows. We also do construction of modern cowsheds for those clients, farmers that want to start dairy farming or have already started dairy farming and want to upgrade their structures. That is what we do. And we also offer farm trainings on how to start a profitable dairy farm.
So you say it's been 4 years for you in dairy farming. So I'm wondering, and you're a millennial, a young person, so what inspired you to involve yourself with dairy farming?
When we were growing up, we are 4 of us at home. My parents brought us up with dairy farming. So when I got to now the age of now I could work, which is 18 years, I went to Nairobi, and Nairobi wasn't productive for me. So, and that is where I got interest of dairy farming, because I asked myself, if my parents did it and raised the 4 of us, then why, what was stopping me from now joining them and now continuing with the farm?
I think, Jaffe, this is a challenge for our crew member, Ronnie.
I know.
See what your mates are doing.
Ajitume Ronnie, ajitume. So I'm now wondering what type of structure do you have on your farm?
So the structure that we have in our farm right now is a modern structure. This is a continuation of another farm.
Okay.
So we have another farm somewhere. So due to space, we built this one.
All right.
Wow.
So someone is watching and wondering, why modern? Why not just the traditional where we see a cowshed, imewekwa mbao, nini na nini? Why the modern one?
When you're starting a dairy farm, the key thing that people consider is milk. For your cow to produce milk, that cow must, underline the word must be comfortable. So in the modern structure, we have ensured that we have looked at the comfortability of the cows. Yes.
Mimi ile swali nataka kuuliza tu ni kwa nini tuandike na penseli? Ilhali tuko na kalamu ya wino.
Exactly. That's tunangoja nini.
Let's do it.
Let's see the farm.
The entrance? Yeah, this is the entrance. But for the purposes of disinfecting, tunapitia hapa.
Lazima.
Hapa ni lazima.
Hii unabadilisha more often this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How often?
Daily.
Daily unabadilisha?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so tuko wasafi.
Sasa hivi tunaweza ingia kwa farm.
Yeah.
All right.
So karibuni.
Asante sana.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Nimeacha kuogopa ng'ombe.
Usiogope ng'ombe. Wacha kabisa. Ama ni jua wamefungiwa.
For the purposes kuja huku.
keep right, you keep left.
I keep lifting.
I think Sheila, unlike the doubting Thomas, we've seen it for ourselves.
Exactly.
Tumeona ng'ombe wanakaa vizuri kwa cowshed, tumeona the modern structure and everything. But of course, probably to you, Mary, what, as a young farmer, what was your vision when you designed and built this structure?
So first of all, my vision was number one, durability of the cowshed, because you don't want to build unajenga leo tena after 5 months tena umerudi tena kwa story ya cowshed. So I did it once even for future use. And then the other issue I was really looking at as my vision is to empower other farmers and to also enlighten them on how they are supposed to maintain their cows in a comfortable manner.
Kila mali tumezunguka hapa ni chuma. Mtu anasema, mwingine anasema kwamba I think mimi for me lazima niweke timber.
Yeah.
Why did you choose chuma over the other the traditional methods of actually building such a structure?
Chuma ina last for a very long time, but mbao hata ukijenga ikiwa there is what we call modern wooden. Modern wooden huwa hailast sana kama ya chuma. Yes, so that is why personally I chose chuma, and also to my clients that I normally build cowsheds for them, huwa na advice sana we do the metal one.
Aha. Na naona si chuma peke yake, because even chini imekuwa floored, imekuwa cemented. Probably ni difference gani? Unajua kuna wengine ni ground tu, meka kambao kako na ground. What is the difference?
So the reason why tumeweka floor yetu ikiwa hivi, it is because when you're cleaning it is easier. Secondly, kuna cowsheds zenye zinakuanga maybe uko ndani ziko na potholes na nini. So the potholes huwa zinaweka kunakuwa na stagnant urine na stagnant water, which is not hygienically good for the health of the cows. So yetu tumeiweka hivyo for the purposes of cleaning. Hata drainage yetu iko mzuri. I think you saw when we were cleaning, ukimwaga maji from the far end, maji inakuja ina flow too.
So Mary, tumeona chuma ziko reinforced. Why is it so?
So it is for the firmness of the cowshed, because ng'ombe wote wako na weight yake. So the cowshed needs to be firm.
Okay.
That is why we have reinforced them.
Beautiful.
Okay, and you mentioned that it took you about 1 week, 5 days to construct this one from start to finish.
Yes.
Perhaps you could just tell us, if it's say for ng'ombe wengi, how longer would it take, and how does that compare with someone who's doing a traditional one, ile yenye anatumia mbao?
Okay, ya mbao first of all huwa inaenda haraka because haina kazi mingi. You see, for the metal work, lazima zikatwe, lazima zikunjwe, like the ones that we have used to partition the sleeping areas, ni kukunjwa zimekunjwa. You buy it as one and then sasa inakunjwa to that now design. So ya mbao huwa inaenda haraka as compared to this one. Yes.
All right, Mary. Sasa, I'm seeing it's all metal. So when it comes to the comfort, how do you ensure that this structure will ensure comfortability of the cow?
Let's start with the sleeping area. I think that is where most comfortability comes, because hapo ndio ng'ombe wanalala na hapo ndio mahali kwa kupumzikia kwa ng'ombe. So the sleeping areas, what we normally use, we use sawdust to ensure the cows are dry, and also sawdust inakuanga na some warmth. So hata kukikuwa na baridi, as long as ng'ombe amelala kwa sawdust, kuna that ka comfortability na ka warmth kenye kako kwa sawdust. Haya, the other comfortability is the walking area. As you can see, our walking area is very clean. So ng'ombe akienda hata kwa feeding trough ama ahitaji kukunywa maji, the area that anapitia ni iko safi. Haipati ati kuna potholes ati mara anaingia inakuwa injured. No, our walking areas are well done. About the feeding troughs, pia ng'ombe anafaa kulishwa mahali ni pasafi, mahali unaweza kaa ukisafisha from time to time. So for the feeding troughs, we chose the plastic ones because they are easier to clean. So I think overall ya cowshed yetu, I think comfortability to ensure kwa kona zote.
This is a metal structure. during the cold and probably hot season, does it affect the cows?
No, it doesn't affect the cows. Because hakuna mahali ati ng'ombe wanaguzana na metal. Akishaingia hapo, that area we have measured it very well. Ng'ombe akiingia hapo anatoshea, so hakuna mahali. I think wenye umeona wamelala hakuna mahali wanaguza hizo metals.
Hatujaona injuries by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So and in terms of cleanliness, we want to know how easy is it to clean. Kwanza umesema unatumia sawdust. In some other places unaona kwamba wanatumia tuseme aka carpet. Why did you prefer sawdust over the carpet, and how easy is it to clean?
So first of all, I don't advocate for mattresses. Na si ati na haribia watu wa mattresses biashara yao. But mattresses, one of the things huwa inafanya, inaletanga mastitis. This is the reason why. Ng'ombe anaweza, supposing tumeweka mattress hapo, ipi hapo. Iyo mkojo itarudi side ya kulala. So itarudi chini underneath that mattress. After some time, those mattresses normally become worn out. So utapata inapitisha the urine from underground. Pia maji kuna yenye huwa ina splashiwa the other side of now the sleeping areas. Unapata the mattresses bado haikauki, iko tu hapo. Once ng'ombe amelala hapo, the wetness huwa inaleta mastitis. Also inaletanga blisters kwa the teats. The other reason we don't use mattresses is iyo maji huwa ina stain ng'ombe, because ikisha kuwa hapo ama ikikaa hapo for like 2 days or 3, iyo maji hu change ama that urine huwa ina change. So normally it stains the cows, especially the Holsteins, because unaona ni ng'ombe wa color white. So ina stain, inakaa ni kama ni brown.
And in terms of the safety of the cow, naona unajua ni chuma. So it means akiamka huenda akagonga. So how do you ensure with these structures kwamba ng'ombe wangu hatakuwa akiumia every other time akiamka? Juu ni metal.
Ng'ombe akiamka, and I would love us to do it practically. Tuamshe ng'ombe moja pale. You see the way the cows normally wake up. Ng'ombe pia yeye anajipenda, ni kama binadamu, wako na traits za binadamu pia. So they wake up very carefully. We have not had incidences where cows are hurt by the metal. Again, this metal hata ikigonga hapa haitaumia. The only time inaweza umia ni kama hii metal iko na vitu zenye zimebaki huku, yenye akiguza hiyo kitu inamgwara. But this metal, it is 100% safe for the cows.
Okay. And in terms of challenges ambayo umeface wewe put up this structure, are there any challenges that you have faced yourself as a farmer?
Of course there are challenges, because for you to set up something like this, number one key thing yenye sana hata ni challenge kwa farmers wengine is the finances. You must be well prepared.
Okay.
Yes.
Financial preparation is key.
Very important.
Yes.
Huwezi amuka tu sema nataka kulea ng'ombe wa maziwa na una hela.
Una hela.
Lazima uweke hela.
All right, that takes us to our first commercial break. Do not go too far. We'll be back with so much more. Keep it TV47.
Welcome back. This is Kilimo Diaries on TV47. Na siku ya leo tuko hapa Githunguri ama ukipenda Kiambu County, and of course hapa ni shamba la MK Mary Kimani Dairy Farm.
Yes, and in case you're just joining us, we are focusing on a modern cow shed. And on this part, Jaffe, we have decided to get closer.
Oh yeah.
That's why you're seeing a lot of metal around us, and the cows are feeding behind us.
Yes.
And Mary, it is feeding time. Clearly, tunaona wanatumia the plastic, there's the use of the plastic troughs.
Yes.
Perhaps why did you decide on that? And we are seeing also watering is manual. Are there plans to probably have automated watering in this farm?
Yes, the plan is there. Actually, the cowshed is not yet completely done. It is 90% done. The 10% that is remaining are the piping for now the water for the cows. And also at the back you've seen we haven't hatujaweka iron sheets bado. So pia hapo tunafaa kuweka iron sheets. That is why nimesema the cowshed is 90% done. Onto the feeding troughs, we chose plastics feeding troughs because they are easier to clean. I think you saw tukitoa the remaining fodder that was there, it was very easy kutoa na kuendelea sasa kuwa feed. Yeah.
Okay.
Good, you've talked about food. Where do you store your food? And of course, what is the ratio per cow? Zile unataka kudistribute kwa kila ng'ombe, ratio ni kiasi gani?
So about where we store our food, kama saa hii tunaizipatia majani fresh. So majani fresh ni napier grass, tumechanganya na a bit of maize stalks. Tukikata napier grass, you're not supposed to cut the napier grass and cut it directly. So it is supposed, kama unakata ya kesho, unafaa kuikata leo, unakuja unaisimamisha mahali for the excess water to itoke. Then kesho yake sasa ndio unasiaga, unaipatia. When we are using silage huwa tuna store maize stalks. There is a way now we keep our silage because our silage huwa tunatumia maize stalks, maize jam na molasses kuweka. But right now we are using the fresh majani from the shambas. Yes.
And so kwa hii portion ambaye tunaona wanakula sahi, what is contained in them? Najua umesema kuna majani, but I saw there was something that was added that was pinkish. What was that?
So we normally feed our cows with fodder. Fodder is napier grass, like I have said, na maize stalks. Then there is what we call concentrates. Ukiangalia pale tunaendelea kuchanganya chakula bado. Iyo ni maize jam, kuna dairy milk, kuna bidco jam na kuna bran. And then the pinkish thing you saw, those are the supplements. It contains of 12 ingredients, the supplements. Chumvi huwa tunachanganya pamoja na chakula. Alafu supplements tunamwaga juu kwa sababu supplement lazima the quantity yenye tunapima ng'ombe akule hiyo quantity yote.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Na sasa tuje upande wa maji. Where do you get your water from and how much do these cows currently intake in a day?
So we have a borehole in the farm. Maji haufai kupimia ng'ombe as long as see kama ule kandama kadogo uliona pale. Haa ng'ombe wengine wote wanafaa kujipimia maji. So throughout troughs za maji zinafaa kukuwa na maji na maji safi for that matter.
Okay, what are some of the processes that actually, unajua zingine kuna rusting, kuna paint work, kuna as in how often do you maintain such a structure? Especially kwa sababu sasa hii umesema haija take long since mwanze kuweka, but now in your projections some of the maintenance cost, painting and everything else about the structure, how long does it take to do that?
So I think kwa kila pole kuna plastics mnaona.
Oh yeah.
The purposes of those plastics ni kuzuia hiyo chuma kurust. Because chuma kama sasa hii hapa ni ngumu sana ianze kurust saa hii.
Kwa hizi kutana maji.
Yes. Hii iko tu dry hivyo venye tu iko. Lakini sasa huko chini juu ya mkoja na maji yenye tunaosha nayo ina rust easily. That is why tumeweka hizo plastics to avoid now the rust. About the paint, okay, once in a while uta need to repaint, but si ati ni mara mingi cause utajipata maybe in 2 years ndio unarudia sasa paint. Yes.
Okay. Now in terms of ventilation and lighting, what is the required standard?
In terms of light and ventilation I think ni ng'ombe wapate fresh air. I think you've seen the cowshed is very open. And then light, that is why we have installed these transparent sheets for natural light. Yes.
Because of this vision ambayo ulikuwa nayo ya kuweka such a structure, vile uliamua kujenga na machuma ama metal structure, did it save you some in terms of labor, probably in terms of materials? Ilikuokolea some money?
Sitasema iliniokolea. Because metal cowshed, okay, me I'm very honest when I'm telling farmers this. Cowshed ya metal, it is expensive kuliko the traditional one. So hautasema ati hapo umesave anything. You have invested, but it is a long-term investment.
Is building such a structure sustainable?
Yes.
How do you advise so?
I normally advise my clients to go for this. Reason being, hautashindilia sasa kwa story ya Cowshed. Umeifanya once and for all. That's it. So instead of now going for the atikitu ya kushikilia, now the wooden one, ati unashikilia and then after some time ujenge this one, I normally advise uweka pesa, save up until ufikisha sasa cost ya hii, tufanye tu kitu once and for all.
And if you ask today again to rebuild again, to start from the scratch, what would you do right? Na kuna mtu anasema kwamba kama ningefanya hivi, probably labda cost ingeshuka chini. Is that something that you feel like nikiambia nianze tena upya, I'll do it better?
What I learned from the previous one, hatuna plastics. Troughs. Tuko na the concrete one. So I learned that kwa ile, even in terms of cleaning, kidogo haiko sawa kama hii. So that is the only thing yenye iko different now from the other one, which is still modern. It is modern like this. The only difference is the other feeding troughs. Yes. So just the feeding troughs are what I've changed in this one. Yes.
So there's someone who's watching, anashangaa, amekuona, amependa. What is that advice you can give them? Because now they want to bring such a structure up. What advice can you give them?
If you want to do profitable dairy farming, do the modern structures. Because like you see, even for this one, it is easier even to have farmers to come and train from the farm. In the wooden one, I wouldn't even take a client to a wooden cowshed, and now I start saying this one is modern wooden. So I would advise a client, just invest in this cowshed. Much as it is expensive when you're starting, but utaona matunda yake as you go. As you go along, yeah.
And of course, as usual, Jaffe, we are not alone. We have a representative from the Kenya National Farmers Federation, that is Alex Rob. Karibu sana. Perhaps now, for a farmer who amepata hii msukumo that they want to join them and join modern farming, how does KENAF, help such farmers?
Yes, we offer trainings across different counties. And by this is to show actually the farmer how these modern cowsheds are of help to them, so that there is much proper ventilation, proper lighting, and even drainage. Yes. Secondly, we do there is these affordable digital tools that, like the automated watering system. This helps the farmers to reduce contamination and also in terms of labor cost. Yeah. And also as KENAF, we also collaborate with the national government and private sector partners to advocate and maybe train, make farmers adopt these climate smart dairy infrastructure.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful. That's amazing. Muhimu sana. So for a farmer like Mary here, she can get probably, because she's a trainer as well, but she can get more actually knowledge on the same, and she can as well impart to the other farmers.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And of course, Mary, tumefurahia kuwa in this farm. We have learned so much. Perhaps what is your last parting shot to anyone who's watching you?
To everyone that is watching us, first of all, thank you to the Almighty God, because ametupatia leo na katupatia a very favorable weather to shoot the whole of this program. Secondly, thanks a lot to TV47 team. Thank you for coming. And to the farmers that are watching, dairy farming is one of the most profitable businesses that you can venture into right now.
Yes.
But for it to be profitable, there are measures that you need to take and strictly take. One is the proper housing. Two is good herd, because you need to have quality cows for them to produce. You also need to have skilled labor.
Fantastic. And I guess we have learned so much, Jaffe.
Nimependa.
Umependa.
Nimependa.
All right. Since tumependa, Mary, what is your final parting shot for that person that is watching you at home?
So for those that are watching us at home, I would love to advise you that dairy farming is one of the most profitable business you can venture into sahi. But you also need to take note that you need to do it professionally so that it can give you profits. And what do I mean by the word professionally? You need to have good structures. You also need to have good cows. You also need to have skilled labor, because without skilled labor, hakuna mahali unaenda. So for farmers out there, mwenye anataka kuanza dairy farming, pia mwenye ameanza lakini hajafika mahali ambapo sisi tumefika, we normally have trainings. And for those that for the farmers that want to reach me, my social media handles are MK Dairy Farm, MK Dairy and Modern Cowshed Consultancy. My number is 0794 600 287. My number is 0794 600 287.
All right, fantastic. Unangoja nini?
Nangoja nini?
Unangoja nini?
Tupige namba haraka haraka. Usaidie kufunza na waanze kufuga ng'ombe. Oh, it's been amazing and I want to say a big thank you mono to everybody. Nataka kusema ero kamano, and I want to say ambuya mono sana. And of course,
Kongoi missing to all of you
for watching. And of course, nataka kusema asante to the model farmer Mary ambaye ametuhost. It's been amazing, amazing, amazing. Nataka kusema asante to the Kenya National Farmers Federation, of course, our partner kwa kuhakikisha kwamba every other time tuko pamoja. And thank you to the production team for standing for all those hours to ensure that Kilimo Diaries is up and running.
And of course, thank you for always choosing us each and every other Sunday. My name is Sheila Chelangat.
And I'm MC Jaffe.
And of course, this is Kilimo Diaries, a show for the farmer,
by the farmer,
with the farmers.